What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me make more content like this for you guys. Today we're going to be installing the Lexland tailgate protector with the LED lights. I really like this because it kind of gives like a Tundra Mini TRD Pro look to it. I know the Tacoma TRD Pro comes with a spoiler like this without LED lights. The Tundra comes with LED lights. So I'm kind of doing like a mini Tundra build at this point. I'm going to try to do the spoiler on the rear, maybe do the Heritage type grille in the front with the LED like Raptor lights, and maybe even some wider fender flares down the line from Lexland. But right now I just have this thing mocked up to kind of show you guys how it's going to look. We're about to go through the full install. Looks pretty simple. I'll leave a link in the description so you can pick up your tailgate protector from Lexland.com. I've got a 20% off discount code. It's code Tacoma Kenny. That'll get you 20% off anything at Lexland.com, any of their other products you want to try out. So let's dive into this install. So the first thing I'm going to do to prep for this install is I got just a little alcohol prep we had here at the house. And I'm just going to clean all the areas where this thing is going to be sticking, just so we have a good adhesion surface to begin with. Also, if you have a trim tool, you can kind of take it and just run this right along the top groove. That's where most of the adhesion is going to be occurring at. Just want to make sure that's clean from any dust or mud or anything like that. Next, I'm going to take a microfiber cloth and just make sure I wipe everything down really well where we're going to be trying to get this to stick. And again, I'm going to run this back through here with my trim tool just to make sure I get this top rail nice and clean. Make sure you get underneath the top of this. So next, they say in the instructions to peel back just a little edge of the adhesion material. So once you get this started, you're just going to pull it down a little ways and tuck it out to where you can still get to it from the outside edge. And we're just going to do that at all of the edges. Alright, now that we've got all our edges peeled back, now we can try to apply this, and we're getting the lip of this underneath the lip of this. It's going to sit up on top of it. We can apply some pressure, then we can slowly peel back all this tape. There's a little notch that I assume is for the wire to tuck out of here to go over to the top. So we'll get this into place. Make sure you're centered up when you do it. Making sure my left to right is equal there. And then you're just going to start working this up under the tailgate pad that's already there. And if you need to, you can use a trim tool to be able to work this underneath. I think mocking it up actually helped kind of get some of this leverage already in place. So I'm going to tuck this over the tailgate, just out of the way for the moment. Just going to double check my left to right here. And now I'm going to start peeling back all the rest of this trim. You may need a little assistance from your trim tool to keep it from getting too pinched on here. Once we get that top strip removed, we're going to apply some pressure all along the top here to make sure that seats really nice. We're going to start working our rest of our tape off. We just want to make sure we apply good pressure to this to make sure this adhesion material sticks. Surprisingly, to my knowledge, when I did my front bumper, Toyota has lots of things that are just stuck on by adhesion like this to the truck, including the parking sensors. All right, now that we've got it adhesed to the back of the tailgate, I'm going to drop the tailgate down. And And we're going to need to remove the top pad along with the cover here and our right side tail lights. We'll grab some tools for that. So the tools required for this is going to be a Torx T30 and a 10mm socket for your tail light. The T30 does all your bolts on your tailgate pad, so we'll get all those out. Seems like if you pry up from the bottom of this, that helps it to come off. There are tabs in the bottom that hold in there. So we'll get this out of the way. Now we can remove our pad here. So to remove the right side tail light, it's just a 10mm bolt here and here. So we'll zip those off. You should be able to just pull the tail light out. Lexland supplies you with a piggyback connector to run in line with your factory tail light connector here, so you don't have to do any hard wiring. It can easily be removed later down the road if you choose to do so. So I was able to run the piggyback connector just right over this corner edge. I'll show you up close in a minute. And you can tuck everything else in behind here and go ahead and put your tail light back in place. Just lining up the sides here. They have two pop-in places. And then bolt your bolts back in. I'll show you how I wired this up. All right, so the way I routed this thing, I came off the corner right here, went into this first hole because the plugs for that don't take up this entire slot, so that'll give us room there. From there, I ran it underneath my motor if you have the power gate, just right to here. I don't know if you can see underneath there's a hole. To take up all the excess slack, I just wrapped it around this support right here a few times. Then we ran it out one of the drain holes right here, if you can see that. I don't know if the lighting's picking it up. And from there, we just ran along the tailgate, and there's a spot to tuck this in underneath the bed, right over your hinge. We'll have to make sure that's taped off or secure with maybe a zip tie or something. And then there's actually a gap right here to be able to run this in underneath the tail light. And that's all it takes to do the wiring on this. So very simple wiring job. I mean, just plug and play. Running it through here is pretty simple. So we'll get our tailgate cover put back on and try these lights out. This is surprisingly heavier than I thought it would be. I don't know if that's due to my Rhino liner stuff from the factory that I got, the spray and bed liner, but it's pretty heavy duty. So we'll get these bolts put back in and the cap put back on. Alright, that should about wrap it up. Let's see what the final product here looks like. So here's the final product. Really happy with the way it turned out. This was right at sunset. You can see the lights here. And then I got a few shots after dark. Really lit up and really visible. Alright guys, so that wraps it up for this video. That was a pretty simple install. Besides me being out here in the 100-degree Florida heat for you guys, I hope you enjoyed me sweating my butt off for y'all. So remember, do me a favor again, hit that subscribe and like button. Really helps me make content like this. If there's something else you'd like to see from Lexland, let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to reach out to them to see if there's something else we'll try out. Also, let me know if you want to see me try the TRD Pro style grill from them. That's what I really want to do next now in combo with this, to give it that Tundra TRD Pro miniature look, you know, with the Tacoma. But I'm really impressed. It'll give us a little bit more visibility here now with LED lights at night, so that's pretty nice. I like the way it turned out. Thanks again for watching, guys. Y'all have a great day.